Welcome to Suzy Farm. Today is the day I actually have to prune this my fig tree. This my famous fig tree. Please, I know some of you are new to my page and you may be seeing banana peelings and not really knowing what I want to do with it. Yes, in my hand here you have some shear scissors that I will be using, but this banana peeling, please, if you actually know what I want to do with it, let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. If you look at this fig tree, you will see some dry banana peelings. I can show some to you. You see how they are. These are the dry banana peelings that have been hanging here. They provide nutrient for a plant to grow. So that's why whenever my trees are fruiting, what I do is that I get banana peelings and hanging on it. Yes, I know some people will crush it. I don't like doing so much many process because I know nature has a way of processing its own things. And here I'm planting food organically and they are growing the way nature wants them to grow. So I don't think I should be spending some energy and time processing just banana peelings to put in my garden. So that's why you see I always do it my own like this. I just bring the peelings and hang it, use it as a dressing. As rain is falling, the nutrients are gradually dripping down and going into the root. The nutrients are actually dripping down and going to the root. I know one question that most people want to ask is that, but why don't you just throw it on the ground? There are so much slugs in this neighborhood, and I pick slugs from my garden constantly. But then you are not really sure if your neighbor are picking their own. So if I put this banana peeling now on the floor, then the slugs will have to come, from all neighboring garden into my garden just to eat the banana peeling because it's on the floor. But if I put it here, the nutrients will still penetrate through the branches, and the rest of it will be washed down by the rain. And even after, if it get dry like this already, this one now I can throw it on the ground. I won't bother about having slugs and other pests coming into my garden from my neighbor's garden. You see, it's already dry. So this is actually what I do. So today I will be doing some what we call trimming. Actually the fig fruits like this, from the time it produces the fruits, it takes 3 months to ripen. And we are actually I'm in Belgium, where the summer the summer is soon getting away and the winter will set in. These fruits are here. These are actually the summer fruit. The spring fruit have already been eaten. They were harvested and eaten when I was on vacation, so I didn't have the opportunity to enjoy the spring fruit that were here. We had 30 fruit on this my tree. So now this is the summer fruits, and I want to trim them. Why do I want to trim them? Because if I trim the top, this is what I'll be doing. I'll be trimming the top like this, because you see they are really producing, and they are producing actually so much that if I leave them to produce, they might keep producing until winter set in, when these ones that are here are not yet matured for harvesting and eating. So what I want to do is to trim the tips so that all the nutrients that have been picked up by the root to the branches will end up on the fruit and make the fruit to grow very fast and ripe. So that before the winter set in, I must have eaten all the ripe fruit. Because if you leave it like this, they will keep producing. If you see this one, I don't know if you can see it. I'm alone today and I don't have somebody to actually show the camera closer to me. If you see this one, you'll see the fruit are still putting on. So what I do is to clip it. I don't want any more fruit. You see, the small fruit that are there will stop growing, and then all the nutrients that come up now will concentrate on the fruit to grow. I don't want fig again. And this is one of the things that is very, very, I would say, not good when you are clipping all the time, because the branches, they keep on dividing themselves into so many branches, and the more branches you have, the more fruit you have. I'm doing organic and the fruiting here is too much. Can you imagine that this is just the 30th year? Since I planted this is the 30th year. So if you see each space that the is branching, it represents 1 year. The first year when it just came, I tripped that one before it started growing the fruit. So after the first year, the second year, I trip it here. So the third year, I trip it here. So now I have to trip it again before it gets into the fourth year. If not so, it will be horrible. Because it bears so much, some of the branches are actually sitting on the ground. So when I trim like this, I will just trim as much as possible, and I hope that you are seeing me. So when I trim like this, I just throw them off, trim and throw them off. So at the end of the year, what I will do is that this branch that is really down, I will just cut it in. I will just cut it and actually propagate them into new fig tree that I will give out. Please, If you are in Belgium and you are close to my place, come here and pick up your tree next year. You can propagate them and give them out. The branches are too much. Please, if you are new to my channel, you kindly like, invite your friends, follow, interact with the video so that when I drop a new video, it will appear on your timeline. That is the least you can do to support me. Support your girl. Share the video, share to your friends as we keep on doing gardening, planting fruit and vegetable behind our backyard, and actually sharing information with what we are doing. You know, I don't know everything about gardening, please. I don't know everything. So I learn along, and also I share good my best practices. So most of the thing when I read anything I do, if it works well, I share the information. If it doesn't work well, I should share the information so that other people can learn from my mistake. So that's what I am doing here. So if you are somebody who loves gardening as I do, and you want to learn, then this is the place to be. Because here the only thing we do is we do what we need to do, and we share the information. If it's good, we see that it's good. If it's bad, we see that no, it's bad, and try to give reason why, and we'll make appropriate adjustment. You know, it's just like a learning platform. I also learn. So if you have any comments or you have any question, please drop them in the comment section so that I'll be able to respond to you on time. You know, if you have any advice on what I should do so that the branches should not be too much, you let me know. But what I will do next year is actually, after trimming it like this, I will get 40 of the branches and actually propagate them to 40 seedlings to give out for next year. My garden is really full. It is small and it's really producing food for me. I think it has reached to a maximum. Yes, it's just 35 meters square, and I already have 4 trees. I have a lot of berries. I have vegetables of all sorts. I have climbers, you know. I have cherry. I have apple. I have pear tree, and all whatnot. So I just discovered that there is one branch here in the middle. I don't know if you can really see it. You see this one in the middle? It is really shooting right up. So what I will do is that I will not trim it because I want it to go right up and form another canopy up there. I will leave this one. So these lateral branches will be the one that next year I will remove most of them and use them to propagate new seedlings that I will distribute to whoever will come my way in Dendemon, or if you are in Africa, in Cameroon, around Boya area, just let me know. I can bring them, I can propagate them and carry them to Boya and give to you to go and plant. We have to be planting and encouraging others to plant also. So I think this one is done. I just pick the tip. It has to stop. It has to stop growing. It really has to stop. So this is the way to make it to stop producing more fruit. The fruits are too much. I am done. This fruit that I've produced, I just want this one that are already here to get mature. So when I tip it like this, within 2 weeks, you will see this other fruit will get bigger and they will get ripe so that I can eat before the winter set in. I don't like when winter set in when my fig is still on the tree. No. I need to get it out this year. So actually within 6 weeks, I'm hoping that they will be ready for me to eat within 6 weeks. That's why I'm tipping them today. And I don't want it to enter September, because from September 1st to, let me say, October 20th maximum, everything has to get out of this crate. The ones that are remaining, it means they will certainly stay there for the next year, because when cold set in, everything will just become dormant, you know. So, and I don't want my food to go to another year. So I'm getting all the small ones that have to come, let them not come. Please, I am tired, don't come again. The ones I have this year are just enough. Please, if you're new to my page, as I said before, you kindly do me a favor to share the video, share to as many as possible, so that they see what I do every year. I trim it. I trim all the tips, trim everything down. So if you are trimming, make sure that your scissors is very sharp, so that you just see like these ones, they are still producing. No, let those ones go. And you trim generously. Trim generously, please. Trim generously. Trim generously. I don't know, but yes, I have to get This other side, I think I should stand at the other side to make sure that I can trim all the branches. So I've trimmed this ones, trim generously. You see, when you are trimming, even the small ones that are there, trim them off. Trim them off and just put the leaves under the tree, you know. I always make sure that there's always some ground cover so that the microorganisms that are under can re-enjoy, you know. I struggle myself to get right behind here because everything needs to be trimmed off. Everything needs to be trimmed off, please. Trim generously. Don't say, oh, I have some small fruit here. Let the fruit go. Let the fruit go. After trimming like this, any other leaf that begins to turn yellow, we start removing it. Everything now is for these fruits already that are on this plant. They just need to mature and ripe so that I can eat and enjoy before winter sets in. And unfortunately, this is the only way to do it. You get some of the leaves off so that the food, the nutrient, all will concentrate now on the fruit alone. Yes, and for 6 weeks, I hope it will be ready. I don't know if I'm doing it too early or it's too late. Those who have figs, maybe in Europe or in the US, you know, I just want to know whether it's early or it is not early. If it's early for me to trim, let me know in the comment section below. If it's not early for me to do the trimming, then let me know. Because I always like to do trimming in August. Yes, I came back, I was very tired. I have a lot to do, but I make sure that the last day of August, I do the trimming. Yes, so now it's trimming time. Trimming time. Now it's just trimming time. So if you have ever grown fig before and you trim it, you let me know at which month you actually trim it, because I've been trimming it ending August, but I don't know, maybe if I trim it earlier, it will be better, or if I trim it late, it will be better. I don't really know. You know, when you are doing something alone, you might not know until somebody actually tells you that, oh, I did mine on this month and it was fine. So that's why I always need input from other gardeners, from other farmers, to actually, so that I can appreciate what I'm doing, whether I'm on the right path or I'm on the wrong path. So your comments and your input is very, very important. So let me know. Please like the video, share it to other farmers. Let's together try to do something reasonable in our garden. We share information as we garden together. We share information as we garden together. Happy gardening to everybody. Happy gardening. Do you see my fig tree? Do you see my giant fig tree? Yes. I will actually remove these lower branches so that when I remove the vegetable, I can just put my mat under here and sleep. This is what I miss. When I was in Africa, sleeping under the tree when it is sunny is one of the things I enjoy so much, and I really miss it here. That's why next year I will be very happy with my garden, because I have 4 big trees in my garden that will provide shade for my vegetable and also for my cucumbers, my pumpkin, my strawberry, my raspberry, my blueberries, and other things that I've planted in this farm. You know, when we talk about climate change is real, and the temperature keep on going higher and higher every day. So the only thing I can do is, I do not think of maybe building something like my neighbor just did to reduce the cold, but I thought of making a human shelter, and that human shelter is trees, planting trees, that so that it can cool down my garden. And that's why I started with this tree, and I discovered that there's just one tree. I decided to add 3 more trees. My garden is really saturated and I can't add any more trees, but then I'm so happy with the way things are going on here. Lots of vegetables. Please don't forget, if you need vegetables, you come and harvest, because I have a lot of vegetables to give out. I can't eat it all alone, it's too much. So I will just be going around and tipping as I go. I will just be tipping. I don't know if you can hear me or you can see me. But behold, wherever I am, even if you are not seeing me, know that I'm tipping. I have to tip all around the tree. I have to tip everything off. Everything up today. Tipping time, tipping time. Whoa, 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 Tipping time, tipping time. Yes, tipping time is the best time. Harvesting time is the best time. And if you don't tip, maybe you might not be able to harvest before winter set in. And so that's why I'm tipping. So I'm tipping to get prepared with harvesting. Once I tip in 6 weeks, I will start harvesting. So by 20th of October, I will have harvested half of this tree because I will start harvesting actually on the 15th. So I have to tip now to give it 6 weeks to concentrate all the nutrients on the fruit so that the fruit can grow big and get ripe before winter. Yes, winter will not really allow us to grow food as we do in Africa, but then there are still other ways like this tipping that I'm doing. I always tip my fig because if I don't tip my fig, I won't be able to harvest it this year. And yeah, these fruits are meant to be eaten this year by my humble self. So I have to tip everywhere. Tip everywhere. Tip everywhere. Tip everywhere. Yes. Tipping, tipping, tipping. Yes, actually, I think I've tipped all around the plants. I don't know if you're passing me. I think I've been generous with tipping. I've tipped all around. My scissors is very sharp, so that's why I was able to just go around and tip fast and go around it. So now it will stay like this, and we will see what we do. I will give you a weekly update of how the fig tree has become. So please kindly like, comment, interact with my video. So anytime I'm doing the updates, you will be able to see my video in your timeline. Yes, we keep on farming, we keep on doing our best to make sure that we plant trees without pesticide. That's why I say I am the queen of harvest and eat. When I come to my garden, I harvest and eat same day. So after doing this tipping it took me about maybe 15 or 20 minutes. I don't really know. You can see the time there to really know how many minutes it took me to tip, but it was very fast. It was very fast to go around. It's just that there were some vegetables that I could not just go around anyhow because I don't want to step on them. You know, you don't plant fruits and you destroy them again. But nevertheless, I am through with tipping. So the only thing I can do now is to reward myself. And do you know my reward? I have just one reward today. I'm going to harvest some cucumber and eat some cool cucumber on camera. So give me a minute, please. Tipping time, tipping time. Whoa, 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 tipping time, tipping time. La 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 la, tipping time, tipping time. Pam pam pam, tipping time, tipping time. Pam 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 pam.